Welcome back to Auto Profit Daily, and in the next part of our free traffic module, we're going to talk about Fiverr. Now, you might not know how to take Fiverr and kind of turn it into a way to generate leads onto your list, but that's exactly what I'm going to show you in this video. So why should you use Fiverr? Well, first of all, it's going to get you a list of buyers. And if someone buys from you, they're more likely to buy again. So having a list of buyers is actually much more powerful than having a list of people that have opted into your list in order to get something for free from you. The other thing is there's very targeted traffic. Fiverr actually has some of the most targeted buyers traffic anywhere, especially if you're selling into the internet marketing niche. So people will go onto Fiverr and they'll get people to build websites and logos and things like that for affiliate marketing websites or small business websites. And if you're selling products about internet marketing, then you're able to actually generate a list of very targeted people who are actually looking for those kinds of services already. Lastly, it's free to advertise. So when you actually set up a gig, there's no charge to you whatsoever. Fiverr gets paid a small percentage from all of your orders. Now, how do we actually use Fiverr to actually go and build a list? Well, the great thing is there's very little work required. I'm going to show you a way that you don't actually need to do any of these gigs in order to make money. It's just going to be a list building tool for you. So let's go ahead and do a quick Fiverr walkthrough. I'm going to show you what to sell, what kinds of services you should be selling, and how to resell services. I'm going to talk to you about conversion optimization. So when people actually click on your Fiverr gig, how you're actually going to get orders from people. And lastly, we're going to talk about some extra dollars. So even though you are building your list, you're actually going to be able to make some money just by getting people onto your list. Now, this is not the best way to make money. You're not going to become, rich doing this or anything like that. I mean, you could, but that's certainly not the goal. The goal here for us is to generate a list of buyers just from using Fiverr gigs to do that. So let's jump onto the Fiverr website and I'll show you a few gigs that you can sell and how you're actually able to do this very quickly without doing any of the work yourself. So here we are on the Fiverr website. I've gone ahead and logged in, and if you have not logged in or you don't have an account, go ahead and create one. It's completely free to do so. But there's a couple things that I want to mention here at the outset. And the first thing is, if you're building a list for a kind of unusual niche, something that's not terribly popular, using Fiverr as a way to build your list isn't the greatest way to do that. If you're building a list for weight loss and stuff like that, you can definitely use Fiverr as well. But the absolute best type of list you can build by using Fiverr traffic is a list based on internet marketing. So if you want to have a list of people who are interested in affiliate marketing and make money online and small businesses, then Fiverr is a really great way to go about doing that. And what we're going to be doing is actually setting up our own Fiverr gigs here. And when someone orders one from us, we're not going to be doing any of the work. We're actually going to resell it to another Fiverr user. So let me show you exactly what we're going to do. So I'm going to demonstrate how I would go and generate leads from Fiverr in the internet marketing space. So there's a couple of categories here on Fiverr that are obviously really well suited to internet marketing. Something like relationship advice, not really related to internet marketing. If I open up a gig on relationship advice, people who buy that gig are not going to be targeted for any affiliate offers or products that I'm going to send them. So there's a couple categories that you will want to focus on. So first thing is banner ads right here. So if you go into banner ads, you're going to see that there are a ton of gigs that you can obviously go and purchase if you're looking to have some banner ads. And the thing to keep in mind is, who is actually going to be buying banner ads? Well, it's probably going to be a combination of people who want to advertise online and affiliate marketers who want to advertise their affiliate deals on other websites where they can actually purchase advertising space. So what you're going to be doing is actually setting up a product to go and sell banner ads to people. When they make the order from you, you're going to resell it to another Fiverr seller. So some examples here, an attractive and professional website banner. You can see these guys have over 10,000 orders. They have 6 orders in queue. That means that 6 people have ordered, but they haven't received their order just yet. And you can see that they've got some samples here of stuff that they've... Ooh, I don't know what happened there. Let's go back into that. So they've got some examples of stuff that they have created in the past, right? So any of these banners here all look really high quality. And if you're going to be selling a banner ad type of gig, then obviously the people who are going to be buying from you already have a website. So there's a chance that they could be affiliate marketers as well. And you're going to know more about that based on when they make that order from you. And I'm going to cover that order process in a couple minutes here. But let's go look at a different category here. Social media design. This is also a really popular one to capture a lot of affiliate marketers on here. There's a bunch of stuff that people sell in this category. So things like YouTube channel art, Facebook cover art, there's Facebook ads that's really popular as well. There's one here for custom YouTube thumbnails. That's also a really good idea. So keep in mind, people who are going to be buying these are looking to drive traffic to something, drive traffic to their YouTube channel. They might be video marketers. There's a great opportunity to add that person to your list and then sell them a product down the line in the future. If we go into the digital marketing heading here, we look at SEO. This is obviously probably the most popular one here, especially if you're trying to build a list of internet marketers, affiliate marketers. Most of the stuff that you're going to see on offer here is all about buying backlinks, right? So I can buy this gig here and get 800 bookmarks, 5,000 backlinks, 5 private blog network links. There's, most of this stuff is going to be link building related stuff. Now the great thing is, there's no shortage of people who come to Fiverr to buy these particular types of gigs, but a lot of times the quality isn't great. So if you're going to buy 5,000 links, let's just see the actual price here. It starts at $6.17. I'm in Canada, so this is Canadian dollars. This is $5 US. Starts at $6 and goes all the way up to 61. Now, if you're buying 5,000 links for $60, actually, this is 50,000 links for $60. They're not going to be the highest quality links, right? So you got to keep that in mind. This is not going to blow someone right to the top of the search results, and you just got to kind of keep that in mind, right? So the kind of offers that you're going to be selling, we'll go through a couple more examples here. If we also go under digital marketing, social media marketing, that one's really popular as well. So this is, you can sell gigs selling advertising campaigns on Facebook. People will search for interests and design a few ads and stuff. You can see some stuff is like crazy expensive here, $12,000 to buy this gig here to create a Facebook ad strategy for your startup. These guys are pros, so these are actual agencies who sell these services. So you're not going to be able to sell something for $12,000. What you are going to do, though, is settle on one of these things. Either it's links or social media marketing or any number of things. You can also do blog posts and articles. That's another really popular one. I'm going to go back here to SEO. And what I'm going to do is scroll down here. I'm going to choose only top-rated sellers. And for the price here, I'm going to do show me any gigs between $5 and $7. So these are all of the top sellers, and what they mean by top seller is they've got 30,000 plus reviews, and the average of those reviews is 4.9. This guy's got 15,000 reviews, and they're all 5-star reviews. That's amazingly good. So what we're going to do is choose one of these actual gigs, and we're going to resell it. So how are we going to do that? So let's go ahead and choose, let's say this one here, 800 high-quality social bookmarks. Let's look at this one. So this sells for $6.17 or $5 US, and we can see it's 800 high-quality bookmarks, quick analysis, different types of link building, tier 2, social signals. So it's a basic link building package, right? It's nothing unusual. It's all pretty straightforward. And we can see here they have a bigger description of what it is that they're actually selling. So what you're going to do is go and create your own gig by going up here to the top and actually choose Start Selling from your profile. And you're going to create a gig that looks pretty similar to this. Now, what I suggest you do is change the actual service. So instead of saying that you're going to sell 800 social bookmarks, say that you're going to sell 500 social bookmarks. And that way, when you actually deliver the 800, it's going to look like you're over-delivering and you're providing a better quality product to anyone who buys from you. That's going to get you a lot of 5-star reviews, and the more reviews you have, the more likely it is that people are going to buy from you as well. So you're going to go ahead and set up your gig, and it's going to be, in this case, 500 SEO social bookmarks, high quality backlinks, blah, blah, blah. You're just going to basically take this headline, change it up a little bit to kind of fit what it is that you're going to be doing. You're going to go and obviously copy this text here. Again, don't just copy and paste, actually change it, rewrite it so that it looks different. And then for the images here, now you can't take these images because they actually usually have a Fiverr watermark on them. I don't know why these ones don't, but you can't take these images, right? Because obviously it says the name of the guy who's selling the service. What you can do is obviously design these yourself, or if you're no good at that kind of thing, you can just use Fiverr to actually get someone to build something very similar to this, right? So you could take a screenshot and say, hey, I want you to make this particular type of image, just make it look a little bit different. And they'll do that for you for $5. So you can certainly do that, or you can go and do it yourself. Or a lot of people don't usually have pictures. I don't recommend that. I recommend that you have some kind of picture, or again, use Fiverr to buy a video, an animated video explaining the service that you're doing. That's going to cost you $5 or $10. I know I said you can do this for free, which you can. You just got to do a little bit more work yourself, right? So anyway, what you're going to do is set up basically a gig that looks very, very similar to this, except you're not going to sell it for $5 US, right? This is obviously in Canadian, like I mentioned. You're going to sell it for 10 bucks. So when someone pays you $10 to get your 500 SEO social bookmarks, you're going to immediately take their information, because when you go and order this, they actually have to fill in a form that says, what their website is, any of their keywords and that kind of stuff. When they submit that to you, you're going to go right over here to this gig. You're going to order this gig, and you're going to provide that same information. So the same domain name that your customer gave you, you're going to give to Seawork Service. The same keywords that they gave you, you're going to give to Seawork Service, and you're going to order this. And then in 5 days, when it gets delivered to you, it's actually been delivered to the customer, and then you would then go and notify your customer, hey, your order has been delivered. Now, the other thing that's worth pointing out here, and we'll go through this again in the slideshow as a little blueprint, whatever the order dates are here for the vendor who you're going to be actually buying the service from, the guy who's actually going to be doing the work, you want to make sure you add on at least 1 day. So your gig is going to be very similar to this, but you're going to say it's a 6-day delivery. And the reason for that is just in case there's any kind of a delay here with Seawork Service, maybe something happens or there's an issue or whatever. He's in Moldova, maybe something goes out with the internet there, I don't know. It gives you an extra day of kind of cushion space, right? So I always recommend going with at least 1 day extra on top of this, maybe even 2. I think 7 days delivery is probably a little bit too long, so maybe going to 6 days would be fine, or just go and choose a different vendor to make sure that maybe they do the same type of service in like 3 days or something like that. The main thing to keep in mind here, though, is that you should only buy from top-rated sellers, okay? The reason is, if they're a top-rated seller, clearly they're good at what they're doing. So you don't need to worry about the quality of the product that you're buying from them. It's going to be good quality if they've got 11,000 reviews and they're all 5-star reviews. It must be pretty decent, right? So let's look at this one here. I will spin and submit your article to 7,000, we'll call it 7,500 directories and get 500 quality backlinks. So we would create the same gig here using, again, the same types of imagery. Actually, I think this is the same. Yeah, it's the same person as the last one we looked at. So we would say that this is, we'll submit your article to, 4,500 directories or 5,000 directories, and then we're going to over deliver by actually giving them closer to 7,500 directories. And we'll also tell them that we're going to get you, instead of 500 quality backlinks, we're going to get you 350 quality backlinks, and then we over deliver on that. So that's going to get us those 5-star reviews, and that's actually going to be, really beneficial for us, because the more reviews that we have, the more likely it is people are going to buy from us. Okay, so when people actually buy your order and it gets fulfilled by whoever is actually providing your service, in this case Seawork Service, what you need to do is, when you submit the order back to them, you're going to send them to your landing page. You're going to say, hey, here's the, the order's been done, but I wanted to give you this special bonus because you ordered. Go here to this page, and if you opt in, you're going to get whatever lead magnet it is. A lot of people are going to opt in, because if you've over delivered, right, if I said I was going to give you 5,000 directories and 350 links, and then I over deliver by giving you 7,500 directories and 500 links, people are automatically going to like you. They're going to have trust with you. They're going to believe that you can really help them. And then when they go to your landing page, they're going to be much more likely to opt into your list just based on that alone. So that's really all that you have to do. Now, if you're selling more of a service that is related to like article writing or something like that, you have to give them their PDF. You can't force them to opt into your list in order to get their document or to get their service. That's against the rules of Fiverr. You have to actually give them what they order, but then you can let them know, hey, just so you know, here's a special bonus for you. Go to this page, opt in, and then you'll actually be able to get this great crazy bonus thing as well. The people who will opt in are obviously already qualified to be on your list, because if they want your cheat sheet of affiliate marketing, clearly they're interested in affiliate marketing. So they've opted into your list, they're already a customer, they will most likely buy something from you in the future because you over delivered and you really gave them what they wanted on Fiverr. And that's really how you do it. So let's jump back into the presentation, give you a quick blueprint of some things that you can take away from this strategy for building your list for free. So let's take what we just saw and turn that into a blueprint that you can now use to go and start building your list based on Fiverr gigs that you're going to be reselling. So it's important to remember to keep gigs related to your niche. Only offer gigs that are closely related to what it is that you're actually doing. So SEO, banner ads, link building, keyword research, these are all great for the internet marketing niche. If you're in the weight loss niche, there are sections within Fiverr that you can go for advice, weight loss advice, exercise, video workouts, and stuff like that. Obviously, people who buy those gigs are more interested in weight loss, and they're more likely to sign up for a weight loss offer or free bonus that you're going to be offering them. The next thing you need to do is find top rated sellers. So whatever it is that you decide to sell, make sure you find the top rated sellers who offer that service for $5, or in my case, because I'm in Canada, $6.17. Next, you want to make sure that whatever you charge is double what they charge. So obviously you're going to charge your service for $10, and you're going to copy what works off of their gig page. So copy the headline, copy the gig actual ad copy, but make sure that you reword it to make it your own. If you just copy and paste it, you're just going to get reported and you're going to get banned. Okay, so you don't want to do that. Make sure you take the ideas, just reword it, and make sure it's your own. Okay, you also make sure that the images that they have in their gig as the top rated seller, you have the same types of images for your gig as well. Either you create them yourself or you spend $5 on a different Fiverr gig to actually go and get them created. Next up, you're going to make sure that you give your gig an extra day, right? So make sure that your gig takes at least one extra day to deliver than whatever your reseller says. So if they say they can deliver it in 1 day, say that you can deliver it in 2 days, maybe even 3 days. It really depends on the kind of gig that it is. If it's something like article writing where it might take a little bit longer, always make sure that you give yourself that extra bit of time. Then when someone orders from you, you resell that order to the top rated seller that you found, and you give them whatever information that they need. So the domain information, the keywords, whatever else, you buy it from them for $5. So remember, someone has paid you $10, you're then reselling it to someone else for $5. Next up, you deliver the order. And when you deliver that order, you give a link to your buyer to your landing page so that they can go and collect a free bonus from you. And remember, people who opt in to, a cheat sheet for affiliate marketing or a checklist for, internet marketing or something like that, they're already qualified. They've already paid you $5. They're already a customer of yours, and they're obviously then going to go ahead and probably buy something from you in the future. I've seen that a lot. The last thing is invest your profits. So if someone spends $10 with you and you spend $5 to actually fulfill the service, well, you get $5 left over. You want to take that $5 and you want to spend it on gig promotion, which is basically where your service gets added to the top of the search results so that you can then go and get more orders. Now, it's not $5 every time to do this. Sometimes it can vary. I think it's $25 or $30. So after you get a couple orders, make sure that you spend that money back into gig promotion because you want to have this cycling over all the time. And the last thing I would mention is don't do this with 1 gig. Okay, if you only do this with 1 gig, it's going to be really, really slow. You can have as many gigs running as you want, and there's no charge for that. So you could have 50 gigs all running in different things with backlinks and article writing and social media marketing and keyword research and guest blogging, all this stuff. You could have all these gigs running and you always have people coming onto your list that way. And remember, this doesn't cost you anything to do. It does not cost you anything to go and get a Fiverr account. It does not cost you anything to start running a gig. You actually make $5 when someone orders from you. So it's in your interest to have as many gigs running as possible. Okay, so now that we've covered Fiverr, we're going to move into our last method for free traffic. I'll see you in the next video.